Greetings, kindreds. It's Megan, and gosh, it's already January, but I wanted to show you my new journal, kind of talk about where I am with journaling, and I am just going to do like a one take, not do a voiceover, and just talk with you, so there'll be no speeding up in this video. This is kind of old school, right? This is like how we used to do it on YouTube. So I'm gonna go ahead and just jump in here. I didn't have anything super planned. This was my journal at the end of the year. I started October 13th and I actually ended it like New Year's Day. This is Sinead. So I always put like a current picture of myself and then just kind of collage little bits that I love. You've probably seen these pictures for the most part on Instagram. Eventually I will do a flip through of my older journals, some stickers, pocket with little bits that I've collected. And I did take out this journal had like odd perforated pages. So I took out like a little, like 6-7 pages maybe, because I was ready to get on with my new life here in this journal. So this is Darcy. You may have seen me in my like little melodramatic short. It's a simple little Amazon journal, thin. I really love this like patchwork aesthetic. It feels very cottagecore to me. I am really loving, there's 3 words that keep coming up for me, and I don't really have a word of the year. Well, I kind of do. Comfort, cozy, I think I say that word, it's so much, it's going out of style. Comfort is another word that keeps coming up for me. Those go hand in hand. And the third is compassion, and a lot of compassion is being compassionate with myself as well as others. I also did a short where I added these stickers on the back. Trinket person. Yes, I'm not a minimalist. Most ardently, my Darcy fans would understand, or my Jane Austen fans. And I actually named this journal Darcy. The little witch and the little mushroom girl, it's kind of like part of my identities. Butterflies, symbolic moon, mushrooms I'm obsessed with, little mushroom gnome, read books, be kind, stay weird. What a motto, right? So I will, at the end, I'll show you my Jane a day. I am keeping up with this. Actually, I usually am a little bit behind. I am still working in my book journal as well. I'm a little bit behind on this. This will be its own video, but I read 50 and a half because one book didn't quite make it. So like 51 books last year. I do count audiobooks in with that. I don't mind reading less. I actually will. I've only read 1 book this month so far in January. You'll probably see this like the 2nd week in January. And then I am, if you know this book, this has been around for a while, Morning Pages or The Artist's Way. It just kind of talks about, starting your day off right. I am a writer. I am always, it sounds like I need to say that out loud again. I am a writer. I have been writing short stories and journaling since I could hold a pen. I was always making up things as a child, always adding stickers and flair to my journals, and letters to friends and notebooks. This is who I am. So welcome to Megan's Diary. If you haven't been here, I'm Megan. You're gonna get a little taste of who I am. So this kind of lives up here on my desk, and I'm making my way kind of through it as a workbook, not as a prompt thing. I don't really journal prompts don't really resonate with me. Not that I don't need them, they just aren't something I go to right now in my life. So let me show you my setup. And just that fast, by 1 take became 2 because my storage was full and I had to slow it down. So, okay, sorry about that if you get a little jump. So this page on my inside, I've been doing this forever. These are just things I absolutely love. Some of these things are from Penpal mail, like this little butterfly lady. I just took that off of my pen pal Louise's letter. And then again, I like to have a current picture of me. This is me pretending to be Mary Lennox, I'm realizing, with the beanie. This is literally right outside my house, and it was raining cats and dogs, and I'm kind of hiding under the awning, and I've named this diary here Darcy. So I'll show you some of my pre-done pages, but I wanted to show you also, this journal didn't have a pocket, so I made a pocket by just folding this down and then taping it to the back. I've kind of gotta reinforce it there. I love my little like Keira Knightley lady stickers, and this is just scrapbook paper and some washi tape, and so little notes, precious things can then fit in. I was trying to see if I've got anything I can, well, let's see. Well, here's a coaster. Surprise, it's a mushroom, but you know, I can fit quite a bit into that pocket. So, oh, here, this is kind of the actual last page. Just as I'm getting things, or I don't know what to do with them, but I want to keep them, I will put them there. So these two are stickers from friends. This is from an old book I had a while ago, and I thought I'll just smash it into there. So this is something new for me. This one is music. So these are songs kind of like that have been playlists in my head right now. I'm obsessed with these songs right now, or like I said, they just keep coming up for me. So that will be like my music page. This is kind of a log of shows. Like I've been rewatching Gilmore Girls most of last year, and like fall time, obviously. Obviously. And I'm on season 5, but I'll watch like a couple episodes a week. My husband and I have been watching Sherlock together, and I'm obsessed with the Traitors. So that's what I've been watching. Like I said, I audiobook a lot, so that takes up a lot of my time. Got like a random piece of washi here that's going to irritate me. I'm sorry. I wish I could just say that I could let it go and deal with it later, but that's part of being on here with me. Okay, I might have to, just in the interest of not boring you to death. You can do it, Megan. Get that washi. Okay. And then on the back is books that I've read, and I love these little, like my little Anne Shirley ladies here. So the only book I've read so far this year is The God of the Woods by Liz Moore. I really did. I give it 4 stars. I liked it. I didn't love it, but it kept my attention the whole time. I know it's a slow burn, but I did enjoy it. I know it's a book with a lot of hype. Okay. So here is what I have decorated so far. So this is my first page, which will actually be like the 3rd of January probably. I love this little witchy lady and all these little bits. I really enjoy these kind of like borders now. Okay, so you'll notice too, like I have a really pretty page, and then I'm just got a plain page with some washi. That is because I'm going to be doing my morning pages, and I just want to kind of get through, like sometimes that morning pages is more kind of like brain dumping, like I'm just gonna dirty write, get things out of my head. So like this may be like reflecting on the new year, and this may just be like lists, who knows. Okay, then you know I love turning trash into treasure. Oh, this quote, you don't need to earn rest by exhausting yourself first. Amen. Yes, this is something that's been really big for me right now. It's like I need to clean up before I can do something, or I need to do this before. This is very, very much, you know, kind of goes back to like being compassionate with myself and whatnot. And I think a lot of people, a lot of women especially, struggle with that. Another quote I've been loving is, no is a complete sentence. Okay. Here I've got washi tape, which is just so fun. And then we've got our fairyland. My inner 8-year-old is just loving this right now. So much going on. It really is, you know. So that's okay. It's fun. And then just some pretty washi, right? I love this. This one I feel like should be a journal cover. It's a postcard that I've just kind of embellished, but Moonlight Ladies. So epic, so iconic to me. Yeah. And then butterflies. What's this? Oh, this is actually a card, a birthday card from last year from one of my dear pen pals. And you know I love my Regency period pieces and that vibe so much. Here, these are sticker stamps, like a roll of those. And then I just did this page this morning. And these are stickers from Lizzie's Letters, Patreon rewards. And then I didn't really, oh yeah, I do have a little bit more. So just some pretty washi. And then here, this is a card, a greeting card I bought for someone, but the back got rain damaged. So I was like, I will keep it because I love mushrooms. I want to live in this little house here and have these little slippers. So that is what I'll be working on kind of like the first week of January. I do expect that I will fly through this like January, maybe February. I also will show you, where did I put it? Oh, my Jana Day journal. So I started this, when did I start this? In September. Now, I rarely write on the day that is given, but I will backfill for like a couple days. So I was gonna kind of just quickly show you December and talk here for a little bit. So here are my December line a day, and it's called Jane a Day because there is a Jane Austen quote at the top. I bought this book secondhand, so it cost hardly anything, and one of the pages did have writing on it, but I was able to kind of cover it up and make do. And I think that's lovely because otherwise what was going to happen with this book? Okay, I didn't write on that page. Okay, I just kind of blipped there. Sorry. So the 26th, I will write something there. This was a travel day for me, so that might have been where I got messed up. And just kind of the end of the year, looking forward. All right, and so we've got that BBC version there. And then we're going to, I'll just show you January. Like I said, it's a couple days into January, so I will backfill these. Another cute little stickers from Lizzie's Letters, and I'm all about that cozy kind of theme. So something that's been coming up for me too is the end of the year. I always like to reflect on the year that finished. I'm not a big resolution person. I love this one. But a lot of the trends I've been seeing on Instagram and different articles I've been reading are how this is the worst possible time to make resolutions, because I know for one, I've been burnt out with work, health, life, stress, you know, you name it. And so really like springtime would be the best time to make resolutions and whatnot. And so that's been really resonating with me, that this pressure of new year, that I can release that and that other people are doing the same. Okay, January 18th is Bogey, my little Boston Terrier's birthday. He'll be 4 this 18th, so that's why I've got these fun little stickers. So yeah, these guys are just beautiful to me. I'm curious to hear, you know, what your resolutions, if you keep them, are. But mine really is to be more compassionate with myself, to slow down, enjoy the process, enjoy the moment, which is kind of what I'm doing here on this video, is kind of going back old school, where this is how I got into the community. I would just flip pages, not edit, and share my journals. So happy 2026. It's going to take some time to get used to saying that to you. Lots of love, and I will see you really soon. Come join me over on Instagram too, MeagansDiary. Feel free to DM me there, and I am more active there than I am here for now, but it will fluctuate. Lots of love.